And goes down. Thor is here. Widowmine's burrow.
He's flying now?
Huh?
Thor is here?
Yeah. See? Thor.
Your first show match.
And Thor is dead now.
Thor is here, the Thor is gone. You should name yourself that when... You should rename yourself that if he ever wants to play you again.
Ha. Ah. And here we have another Thor. Name myself Thor is gone. Oh man.
Thor is here? Nope. Thor is gone.
So, there goes the second Thor. There is another Thor, but it is hiding in a medevac.
As he dies, he says, "What did I die for?"
Oh boy.
Okay.
That was bad.
Yeah.
You can see the Thor being lifted. It's kind of funny.
Yeah. There's a lot of ice left.
Yeah. Hey Thor. Okay, I should probably zoom out so you guys can actually see the fight properly. Banelings are gonna go hit this third since there's nothing there. The wing or the SCVs are gonna run away. Oh, he still loses a good number of SCVs in spite of their attempts to flee. And this Thor says, "Fix me, you fool." Another Carbot reference.
What references are for Zetador, puns are for Jairus Omega.
Ha!
Fortunately, the things come hand in hand sometimes.
What was that?
Sometimes these things come hand in hand.
Yes, that is true.
You're the star of your craft.
Puns and references all day, every day.
Pretty much.
Sue's gonna go for another attack soon. At least he's thinking about it. He has a decent number of mutas and banelings, though not really enough to contest this Terran force in a straight-up engagement. If he gets a good angle, he can sort of fight half the army first and then the other half, and then he can win that way. But as I said, he has to get the right angle. His one lane will spot the fourth being taken, and the mutas are going to come in and be annoying, and then realize that there's a Thor, so change his mind and back off. Like, one Thor mutas can take, they'll just magic box it and kill it that way, but if there's like two Thors, it's like, ah! Sue's creep is reaching to the middle of the map, so he's starting to feel comfortable again as he takes his fifth, actually. So things are looking good for Sue overall. Yeah, it's still kind of dicey, but he's stabilized. He's weathered the Terran push that usually comes, and now he can start to think about whatever tier 3 progression he wants to go for. And then his mutas can also start harassing and yada yada yada. His mutas are going to take out a missile turret, which now exposes the natural. Marines are starting to come in position, but they will not get there in time to save the second missile turret that was going up. So he will also pick that up, fly out, and then go... well, he'll think about swinging around to the main, but I think he feels there's not enough maneuvering room to do that safely. And he's going to come back around to the rocks, I think. Yeah, he's working on the rocks as it is, with his lings, so that he can get the run by action, the favorite Zerg play. This is Infestation Pit done. And, that's about it. There's no sign of a hive underway, so no tier 3 tech yet. But it's still pretty early in the game for Zerg to be reaching for tier 3 tech. Like, somewhere between, like, the 17-minute mark is, like, as early as Zerg will go for it. But Zerg may decide to delay that all the way up until, like, the 30-minute mark. Or longer, depending on circumstance. Because Swarmhost is technically a tier 2. And a Zerg can theoretically stay on Swarmhost indefinitely. In theory, of course.
But a hive should not live on Swarmhost alone.
Ha! Ha ha. This is true. You usually need Corruptors, or Hydras, or Vipers, or Static Defense even.
Yeah, because if they kind of go Aiur, kind of dead.
Oh my gosh, that was funny. So I played this one game way back when, where I was facing two-player. It was basically a 2v1, and both of them were very new to StarCraft, and they wanted to 2v1 me basically. And so I was off racing as Zerg, and I was almost dead because they both rushed out. I just bit my tongue. They both rushed me. So, like, they both rushed me, and oh, Lings are gonna run into the natural, and we're gonna have a Zerg run by. There is one Baneling, or a couple Banelings in the mix, so those could definitely go for the SCVs. And they will do. Ooh, I'm starting to sound like Kalaris now. Oh boy. Been watching him too much. Anyways. Ooh! And a major Baneling hit at the fourth. So basically, the Terran economy is in shambles now. As the third is the only mining base still in operation. And Banelings are gonna roll back down and hit the Marines. And this is the fight that Sue wanted. So like at this point, Sue is gonna need to remax as quickly as possible, because as long as he can defend the Terran counterattack that should be following quickly, he'll win the game, because the Terran should have enough for to rebuild his army partway, and that's going to be about all he has, since he only has one mining base. So the march has already begun, and these mutas are trying to delay it as much as possible. They could get a couple medevacs, and they will get one, but stim is forced from some of the Marines, and the mutas will vacate the premises. Pick off a couple Marines. Scan goes down, clears creep. And here come the banelings. Sue's been watching the Terran progress and is decided that now is the time for the engagement. And he clears a lot of it, but there's still 3 Thors and a good number of Hellbats and Marauders. In theory, if Sue can kill the Thors, there are hardly any Marines to rival